Welcome back to Prince Bikes Update, your go-to channel for the most honest and in-depth motorcycle reviews. Today, we have something special lined up, an exclusive look at the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250. This bike has been creating waves ever since Yamaha hinted at its release, and now that it's officially here, we finally got our hands on it to give you the full scoop. Whether you're a beginner looking for your first cruiser or an experienced rider eyeing something fresh, stick around because this bike might just surprise you. Starting with the first impression, as soon as you lay your eyes on the Bolt 250, you know it's different. It's got that classic cruiser appeal with a slightly modern touch. Yamaha hasn't strayed far from the legacy design of its Bolt lineup, but it's refined in all the right ways. Up front, you're greeted by a round LED headlamp housed in a matte black casing that gives it a retro look but with 2025 level brightness and efficiency. The front fork has a thicker, more muscular stance this year, giving the whole bike a stronger presence. Chrome accents are kept to a tasteful minimum, and instead, Yamaha has embraced more matte finishes and deep paintwork, especially in this new graphite gray and forest green color options. Move to the side, and you'll appreciate the clean lines and balance of the bike. The tank has been reshaped slightly to offer better ergonomics while still keeping that teardrop cruiser style. The Bolt 250 badge is discreetly placed under the tank lip, and the side panels now feature subtle vents that help with cooling and add a more technical look. The seat is a low-slung, single-piece unit with improved padding, designed to keep you comfortable even on longer rides. The ground clearance is decent for a cruiser, and the bike doesn't feel overly low, so speed breakers and rough patches won't be much of a worry. From the rear, Yamaha has gone with a minimalist approach. A slim LED tail light sits neatly below the rear seat, and the indicators are now shorter but brighter. The rear fender curves elegantly over the tire, adding a vintage flair, while the dual rear shock absorbers are fully visible and now offer adjustable preload. It's a clean, purposeful rear profile that really ties the bike's character together. Now let's talk about the heart of the matter, the engine. The Bolt 250 is powered by a newly updated 249cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, stock engine. Yamaha has tuned it for better low-end torque, and it shows. With about 21 horsepower and 20 Nm of torque, the numbers might not sound mild on paper, but the way it delivers is where it shines. The throttle response is crisp, and the engine feels incredibly smooth, especially in the lower RPMs where cruisers spend most of their time. It's not about top-end speed here, it's about torque delivery and control, and the Bolt nails it. Gear shifts are buttery smooth thanks to the 5-speed gearbox, which has been refined for shorter throws and more accurate engagement. The clutch is light, making it ideal for city rides, and the gearing ratio has been slightly tweaked compared to the previous version for better fuel economy and more relaxed cruising on highways. Performance-wise, the Bolt 250 is all about balance. It's not a rocket, but it doesn't need to be. It's stable, confident, and incredibly forgiving for new riders. During our test, we hit a top speed of around 120 km per hour comfortably, and it cruised at 90 to 100 km per hour without breaking a sweat. The vibrations are well managed, and thanks to the rubber-mounted engine and improved frame insulation, the ride feels much more refined than its predecessors. Coming to handling, Yamaha has kept things simple and effective. The telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks are tuned for comfort, and while they don't scream sportiness, they handle everyday roads, potholes, and sharp turns quite well. The low center of gravity gives you a planted feel, even when cornering. The 16-inch front and 15-inch rear wheels wrapped in wide tires add to the bike's stable footprint, and the braking system and disc brakes on both ends with dual-channel ABS ensures safety without cutting into the cruiser experience. The fuel tank holds around 13 liters, and during our ride, we were averaging close to 35 to 38 km/L, depending on road conditions. That gives you a decent range before needing to fill up, and with fuel efficiency like that, it's easy on your pocket too. The instrument cluster is a part digital, part analog unit, with a large speedometer and a smaller LCD display for fuel, trip, and gear indicators. It's easy to read and goes with the overall aesthetic of the bike. Modern, yet rooted in classic design. Ergonomically, the Bolt 250 is a joy. The riding posture is upright and relaxed, the handlebars are wide and slightly pulled back, and your feet are placed just forward enough to give you that cruiser vibe without stretching uncomfortably. Taller riders will appreciate the extra knee space, and shorter riders will love the low seat height, which makes flat footing at signals or in traffic a breeze. As for the pricing, Yamaha has hit a sweet spot. The 2025 Bolt 250 comes in at an expected ex-showroom price of around a superscript 11.85 lakh, making it one of the more accessible cruisers in the mid-range segment. At that price, you're getting Yamaha's reliability, refined engineering, and a cruiser that not only looks the part but performs with confidence. So what's the final verdict? The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 is not about high-performance thrill or track day speed. It's about emotion. It's about feeling the wind on your face, the rumble under your seat, and the steady growl of a machine that's made for real roads, real rides, and real riders. Whether you're commuting through city traffic, exploring weekend highways, or just cruising down the coast, the Spike is a companion that won't let you down. For new riders, it's forgiving yet exciting. For experienced ones, it's a breath of fresh air from the usual sport bike aggression. And for everyone in between, it's a daily cruiser that blends style, comfort, and reliability in a way that only Yamaha can deliver. That's all for today's review on Prince Bike's update. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update. We've got more detailed reviews coming soon, so stay tuned. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your engines running.